What is going on, brothers and sisters, my fellow thrivers and survivors from narcissistic abuse? I got a little bit of wisdom to impart today. I'm still not 100%, and I'm still taking a break from the channel, but this is something I felt that was important to express today. I want you to remember that there are toxic people inside the awareness recovery community that are looking for new supply. And they are looking for people that have already been manipulated and are already hurt and are looking for someone to save them. And they're trying to find you when you are at your most vulnerable. This two of them have come at me in the last year. And first one I spotted in a few days, and the second one took me a couple weeks, but I didn't see her in person. Pay attention to the lessons that you learn when you recover from narcissistic abuse, from any cluster B that has abused you. Be aware of a person's actions, and also pay attention to their words. Toxic people will use what they say they've been through, their victimhood status, as a way to get compassion from you and create a hook inside of you. They're also going to project. They're going to project. If the person you're talking to is constantly saying you're lying, they're lying to you. Deception is a part of their makeup. And the same thing, like when you were accused of cheating when you were in a narcissistic relationship, and your narcissist was constantly accusing you of cheating. It's because they're cheating. It's the same thing. Pay attention to how someone speaks to you. Understand that probably for most of us, our compassion, our kindness, our forgiveness was played on, which kept us in a trauma bond. And so watch and see if a person is trying to elicit sympathy from you, or is always the victim. They're a victim every damn time. Remember these things. These are things we learn from the narc, but you got to shore up your boundaries, and you've got to, you've got to be healed. Know who you are. Know your worth. Understand, all right, I didn't, whatever it was in you, like you didn't recognize enough red flags. You didn't take a red flag for what it was. You ignored a consistent pattern from another person, and that got you in trouble. Like, don't know what it was that kept you locked in, so that when you encounter a toxic person and they are projecting on you, and they are, always a victim, and they're trying to elicit sympathy, and at the same time they're devaluing you, and especially if they test you. Listen, this worked for me this last time. If that person puts you through like an insane argument of gobbledygook nonsense, like just trying to get negativity out of you, right? You shut them down, because what you should do when you're dealing with a child, when you're dealing with a person who's acting like a child, you stop talking to them. And then forgive. Like, forgive once, and see how they apologize. Listen to how they apologize, and then watch their actions after. If they apologize for doing something or acting a certain way to get back in your good graces, and then they act in the same exact nonsensical way, that's a pattern of behavior. Recognize those things. So please be aware, for those of you who may be dating or talk to people on the net. I mean, it may not even be from the narcissistic abuse recovery or awareness community. It could be any freaking where on the internet. And you're in a situation where you're getting to know them. Recognize what they're saying to you, how they're saying it, if they're trying to elicit sympathy. Keep an ear out. If they're accusational, if they're really hypercritical accusational of you for, a small joke or just an inflection or something that they perceived, if they're projecting on you, that's what they're trying to do. Like that's what they're doing. They're lying to you. They're manipulating you. Pay attention to these things. You don't want to get caught up in the same bullshit you were in before. And, never stop reaching out and trying to find someone. Like, if you're really lonely and you want to find somebody, like, it's just a part of the world. Running into toxic people is just a part of the world. But when you've been through what we have, then you should be able to recognize that toxic person and know what to do, and just know it's not worth your time. All right, yeah, so that's about it for today. If it's your first time here, please consider hitting the subscribe button. Please like, share out, comment if you have any of this resonated with you. I greatly appreciate all you guys. Thank you for helping me to get to 7K. And as soon as I feel a little better, I'll be putting out content like I was. I greatly appreciate you guys. Be good to yourselves, be good to each other, and never again suffer that fool. Run.